Good evening, everyone. I am here for the kickoff to the Forrest Glewwe Visions of Excellence Award. Recipient tonight is a friend of mine, known each other for over 40 years. He has been a colleague, a mentor, a peer. He has gone out of his way to help people and the region in getting things that have made this a better place to live, to work, to play. A lot of people know Jim as the politician, but I know Jim as a friend. And he's giving, he's warm-hearted, he loves to kid. I truly know that he's got a heart of gold. You know Jim for what he is, and what he is a true friend that would help if needed, and he has helped, and he's helped a lot of people. And that's what true friendship really is. Jim, congratulations. Thank you for all your hard work and perseverance and being the recipient of the Forrest Glewwe Visions of Excellence Award.
The River Heights Chamber of Commerce is proud to honor Senator Jim Metzen with the 2015 Forrest Glewwe Visions of Excellence Award.
Jim's had a great impact on South St. Paul. For years, he has been our advocate and our champion. First of all, he supports South St. Paul. He defends South St. Paul, and we are so pleased with that. He's the guy that's around. He's at every event. He's talking to people. He's finding out how they feel about things. And he filters it back to the council, which we always appreciate, because he never forgets that he was a council member once himself.
I was walking through the City Hall there at 22 years old, and the chief of police, his name was Bob Ketchum. He said, Jimmy, he says, here's $5. He said, run for the city council. So I ran for the city council and I won. So that started my career. And then 8 short years later, Ray Pavlik, my predecessor in the House of Representatives, was appointed a judge by then Wendell Anderson. So somebody said, Metzen, it's you. I said, I'm not so sure where the Capitol is located. Why me? Well, you're the one. You're the one. So I went to the caucus, got nominated, and I won a seat in the Minnesota House. And I was 30 years old, 31 years old. And I didn't think it'd be a career, but it's been 42 years at the state capitol. And 8 years prior to that at the South St. Paul City Council. So I've got 50 years of this stuff, which is a long time.
Born in 1943, James P. Metzen grew up in South St. Paul.
It goes back.
Metzen reflects on a favorite story of his youth.
We're playing the World Lakers up in Fargo. They outshot us about 75-5. And I was a goalie. And it was just target practice, and they kept shooting at me, and I'd be out of position, I'd fall, and I'd stop a puck, and we got beat 3-1. It could have been 47-2, I think, or something. Not that bad, but it could have been 15-2. And that was a story that I'll never forget. They just stayed in our zone and kept shooting at me, and let's get out of here. And we took the train up there and couldn't jump on the train fast enough to get home after that game.
Having played semi-professional hockey for the St. Paul Steers in his early 20s, Metzen prides himself in authoring the Mighty Ducks bill and carrying it through the legislature.
And that's a bill that created hockey arenas, primarily the advent of girls hockey.
With the support of former Representative Bob Milbert, this bill especially benefited girls and women by providing funds to build 61 new sheets of ice and to renovate 74 arenas statewide.
He has a way of working his way around the community, talking to people, finding out what we need. In fact, every year he comes to the council and says, okay, what do we got on the docket this year? What can we do for you up at the state?
What I learned early on was to listen more than talk. And I was a good listener. But I still think I'm a pretty good listener. Not so much of a talker as a lot of people are in this business, but I think you got to listen, you got to absorb, then you got to deal with the reality after that, but you have to be a good listener.
He treats everyone the same, and he does whatever he can for everyone who asks for help. And that's something that I learned from him that I really appreciate.
It's good to get along with people, and I preach that every day up here, that get along. It's not rocket science what we do, it's just common sense. And the word compromise can be in your language, by the way. So I pride myself in trying to get along with people, working both sides of the aisle.
Always he's there for us, always whenever we need anything. So we really appreciate that role for him.
I'm very pleased to get this award, to be named after recipient of this great award after Forrest Glewwe, a dear friend of mine. It's a great experience. The whole life has been a great experience. And